Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I know mostly gentlemen. So again, this is Miguel Martinez. This is part 2 of what I call the art of ethnic shaving. So now you're going to see me shave. You're going to shave my way. And I know you're going to like it. You won't enjoy it as much as I will because I'm actually doing the self-pampering. Okay? So where am I going to start? I'm going to start. You're going to hear some background noise with the water. And I apologize, there's no way I could avoid it. So as I indicated to you before, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my face with a mild cleanser. Alright, that's moist. Taking my soap. And this also helps to soften the skin as well and my beard because as I was taught initially, one of my uncles taught me how to shave when I was 18, and he introduced me to a brush, and it wasn't a shaving brush at first, but he had me to wash my face, and with a nail brush actually. I don't use the nail brush now, but I do use my nails and my fingers just to really work on my beard. The area I'm going to shave. I'm in the mirror doing my thing. Okay? That and I'm done. I'm going to rinse. If you lose me, bear with me. Now you see, I'm here, I'm wet. Now that I'm wet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat dry a little bit. Just a little bit. I am going to add about a dime's worth of pre-shave oil. Pre-shave oil in my hand. I am smoothly going over my entire beard, even my neck. And what I have a tendency to do is to just add a little more to the tough areas. My tough areas tend to be right here and right at the back, the base of my jawline. Okay? Those are my tough areas. Now that I've got that, wash my hands a little bit. They're a little oily. Don't want it too oily. From there, I take now my hot towel. And I make it hot. Hot as I can stand it. Put the towel in. Let it get very hot. Nice and hot. Then I apply it to my face. Some people cover their entire face. This is just simple. I'm trying to do it in a way that I'm conscious that you're looking at me, so I want you to be able to see it. So I'm not wrapping my entire face. I'm giving you an idea, but I'm not going to shortcut. See, I'm moistening everywhere. And I said, 4 minutes. I want to prepare that face. That's a super important step. Guys, don't be in a rush. Ladies, shaving your legs, don't be in a rush. Super important point. Okay, so got the oil, done it a little backwards. That's okay. I got it in there. Applied hot. I've applied that to my face, and now, as I mentioned to you, I use a shaving brush. I'm doing with my shaving brush because I'm going to take about a quarter's worth, put it on top. Then, there are a lot of fancy materials out there. I keep just a slight bit of water in a cup, and I go in there, and I create a lot of lather. And then on the top, I go in this cup, again, create a lot of lather. I lather it up with the cream, and now I start applying my soap. See what I'm doing? Nice lather, massaging my face. Nice and thick on there. You see I'm using a rotating motion because that actually exfoliates. Oops. Don't let it blind me. Put this down, switch hands. And then I just kind of paint across my face. Right? Voila. Because I want to get my trim line. Okay? So I'm going to, you're going to watch me shave in a way where I'm going to do a little trimming. I'm going to shave with a double-edged safety razor. This particular model is the Mercure long handle. Why? I have basketball hands. My fingers are long, okay, and it's got good weight to it too. So as you'll see, we're going to let the razor do its work. I'm starting out with my shavette. Why? You see, because I wear a mustache and some sideburns, and I like to start out by getting that trim. The way I grab it is so. 2 fingers here in the back to here, and I lay it at a 30-degree angle, and I let it do its work. So I let it do its work. Now, do my mustache. Rinse it well. Refart. Now, a lot of guys don't know that they could use the lather as their guide to shaving and trimming, as I do. Right above the lip. I'm creating that line that I want to see. Treat it a little bit like a sword. Okay. I still have lather, so I'm going to go, I tend to go against the grain after I come down once. So I just shaped the lather to how I want my face. I'm going to touch up my goatee some. Down here. To establish a shape line. This is just me. This side. Okay, so that's my shape line. I've started it with this. Okay, I'm putting this down. At this point, I'm going to pick up my razor, and not going to rush. And sometimes I'll even use my towel, my hand. But you'll see, the first thing I'm going to do, rather than rush, is wipe away a little bit. I'm going to lift my skin. I'm going to rest the razor on my face. I'm going to tilt it 30 degrees, and I'm going to let it start doing its work. And I'm not pressing down. I'm letting the razor do its work, taking short strokes. Rinsing often. Come with the stretch. Let the razor do its job. I'll use this a little bit when I need to grip. Because with short strokes, I'm using the short strokes, but remember I'm pulling the skin. I'm stretching the skin, and you want to stretch it in the opposite direction of the stroke. So you saw I pulled my skin up. I pulled it up and came down. Pulled it up, came down, pulled it up, came down. Same technique here, pulling it up, and whoops, coming down. Pulling up, now I might add that everybody's hair doesn't grow in the same direction. I have hair here that grows this way. On my chin and my jaw, it tends to grow this way. Okay? So you have to find, however your face grows, you have to find the grain growth of your face and flow with that for the first shaving pass. Such, I'm here, and I'm just going to assist there. And here, still coming, I'm not finished. You see, that's the first pass. Excellent job. Now, I'm on to this side. Same technique. I'm pulling, right? And from here, I'm coming down. Letting the blade do its work. Small. Short strokes. Remember, you do not press down. You let the razor do its work. And it will do it. Give it a shot. Remember, when you're running your razor under here, it is stainless steel, and it can get very hot. So be careful with the heat intensity of your rinse water. Again, same thing, come in here. Squeezing down. Letting the razor do its job. On the bottom, short stroke. I almost have the first pass done. Here to the side. Let the blade work. Here. Now, a lot of you will just stop here, but this doesn't get me close enough, just so you know. So, what I do, I wipe this off of my face, just to give you an idea. You can begin to see the contrast now. The difference. Hopefully you see how much closer, but I'm usually not done here. So what I do is I re-wet and re-lather. I'm just going to do this for some, because if you have coarse hair, I think, or spots, again, that's irritable, you can just take a little bit and just pass a little more oil if you want. I'll wash that off my hands. Okay. From there, I'm re-lathering. Back. Why am I re-lathering? Because I actually now do a second pass, and I do it against the grain. And this time, rather, I've exfoliated, so I really just need to kind of paintbrush pass it here. I've got that down, and you see it holds a good lather, by the way. And a 4 or 5 ounce container of cream, even though it'll cost, as you can get it as little as $5. Just normally, you can start getting organics, usually around 15. the well-named ones, I actually make my own, and that's dirt cheap. But the point is, it'll last you. I mean, really last you like 4 to 6 months. So it's very inexpensive. It makes your face feel good. Now this time I'm going to go up. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pull my skin down. Remember, I'm pulling it, I'm stretching it in the opposite direction of my shave. So now I'm at my angle and I'm coming up nice and easy. Very nice and easy. Okay. All right. Do that. And then rinse. Start from the bottom. Oh, got a nick. Blade's a little hot. Over here. Now, many men, particularly those who have coarse hair, will not go against the grain, and you don't have to. You can sometimes, to compensate, instead of coming up, you can choose to go horizontally across. Okay, that works as well. The point is you'll have a close enough shave and it'll be safe and you won't be damaging your face in the process. Okay? Coming up here, still pulling the skin down, coming up the rest of the way. As I mentioned to you before, and then I do little fill-ins. Like I told you that this area tends to be a little tough, so I'll just re-wet it again. Take the blade, and now we'll go horizontally. Smooth. I will go horizontally against there. Now this side. Again, pulling down. Picking up. Knock this out. Short. So, letting the razor, okay, do its job. And as I mentioned, sometimes you have your little tough spots. So mine tends to be here. So I'll come back. Okay. As well as here. And I'll go horizontal. And that's a personal thing. So here. And when I'm finished, again here, come up, And remember, I am applying zero pressure. Zero. Just laying it in, putting it at its angle with the stretch, and letting the razor do its work. Right. For me, here, it's another tough area, but I oiled up sufficiently, and I come this way. Again, I let the razor do all the work. We have some here. Voila. So, the last bit I do is making sure that this beard is done well. So now that I've done that, and I've rinsed, cold water. Very cold. Nice and cold, and apply it. Now, what you're doing here is you're doing the opposite. At first, we were opening and relaxing our pores. Now, we are shocking our pores and we're closing them. Okay, excuse me, I'm getting a little sloppy here. That lather manages to get around. It's all good though. Cold water. It's so soothing. Closes up my pores. Closes up all my pores. There you go. You've got, after I do that, I pat dry. Take a look at that. This is what I call a BBF. This is my baby butt face. You'll see, after that, apply some aftershave balm. Again, non-alcoholic. I want to put it on my face, on my neck, all over my beard, everywhere I've shaved. There's no sting, there's no burn. What I've had is I've just had a massage. So you saw me trim with the shavette. You saw me shave with this. And just so you know, cost-wise, this shaver costs $30. You can find it on Amazon for about $30. The blades themselves, you can get double H blades as in a 10-pack for as little as $1.50. The most popular ones will run you like $5 a cartridge. There are 10 of them in. So you're buying blades from anywhere from 15 cents to 54 cents versus paying up to $35. I'm sorry, for $3.50 a cartridge. on average about, 2 and change to 3 and change per cartridge for your disposable. The other thing is I can pass this down to my grandson. This is stainless. This will last me a lifetime. Okay, if I want to get more, I have a choice. But if I never get another razor, this I can keep pretty much forever. This will outlast me. Okay, so now you've seen it. You've seen the art of ethnic shaving. Take a look at my baby butt face. No nicks. Well, there was one. I'm not going to front. No cuts. My skin is smooth. Okay? Now, you've been taught. You take that. Remember, save money, shave properly, feel pampered, feel good, and I'm out. Miguel Martinez, The Art of Ethnic Shaving, Instructional Video 2.